Evening, everyone. Ryan here with the Hopper House for Friday Night AA. Thank you for joining us. It's good to have everybody here with us. If you need anything as far as something done around the house, please give me a call. You'll see my number down here eventually. Um, if you would care to donate to our facility to keep these meetings going, please, over here, donate to our QR code. But for now, let's go ahead and get into the meeting.
I live in the country part of in the city cafeteria, the city county. Oh man, I was going. But you said a lot of times the city limits, it's town. That's where we're out of town. Man, I used to do that. I used to do that when I was younger. Especially game one, in Brentwood. Anyway, that's right. A lifetime.
Hands up. Hands up. Welcome to the Hop House meeting. My name is Warren Bro. So the date is 2/26/25. We're gonna start off with the surrender prayer. God, grant me the wisdom to accept things that I cannot change, courage to change things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Are there any newcomers? Okay. Any announcements? Is anyone opposed to vaping? No. Who you see here and what you hear here, let it stay here. Here. And please keep profanity to a minimum for our spiritual principles. And the donation basket is going to be passed around to keep up with our 7 traditions. Contribution will cover rent, utilities, and coffee. Okay, before I start, before we begin, we want to remind everyone that this meeting is being streamed live. To honor our traditions of anonymity, the camera will only be focused on the podium. If you choose to share, you may stand at the podium on camera or off to the side if you prefer to remain off camera. Please remember to use only first names when introducing yourself. By participating in this meeting, you acknowledge that while we do our best to protect anonymity, we cannot control who may be watching the live stream. If you are not comfortable with this, we completely understand, and we encourage you to share in a way that feels safe to you. Thank you for understanding and for respecting the traditions that keep our fellowship strong.
Thank you, Lord.
At this time, I will be passing out the basket to for our several contributions to support the Hopper House and all AAs around the world. And it's for utility, rents, and coffee.
Okay, AA Preamble. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of men and women who share their experiences, strength, and hope with each other that they may solve their common problem and help others to recover from alcoholism. The only requirements for membership is a desire to stop drinking. There are no dues or fees for AA membership. We are self-supporting through our own contributions. AA is not allied with any sect, denomination, politics, organizations, or institution. Does not wish to engage in any controversy, neither endorses nor opposes any causes. Our primary purpose is to stay sober and help others, alcoholics, to achieve sobriety. And now, I have asked someone to read high works.
My name is Cheston, and I'm alcoholic.
I think Jesse.
Rarely have we seen a person fail who is thoroughly called our path. Those who do not recover are people who cannot or will not completely give themselves to the simple program. Usually men and women who are constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. They are such unfortunates. They are not at fault. They seem to have been born that way. They are naturally incapable of grasping and developing a manner of living which demands rigorous honesty. Their chances are less than average. There are those, too, who suffer from grave emotional and mental disorders, but many of them do recover if they have the capacity to be honest. Our stories disclose in a general way what we used to be like, what happened, and what we are like now. If you've decided what you want and are willing to do anything to get it, then you are ready to take certain steps. At some of these we balked. We thought we could find an easier, softer way, but we could not. With all the earnestness at our command, we beg of you to be fearless and thorough from the very start. Some of us tried to hold on to our old ideas, and the result was nil until we let go absolutely. Remember that we deal with alcohol, cunning, baffling, powerful. Without help, it is too much for us. But there is one who has all power. That one is God. May you find him now. Half measures availed us nothing. We stood at the turning point. We asked protection and care with complete abandon. Here are the steps we took, which are suggested as a program of recovery. 1. We admitted we were powerless over alcohol and that our lives had become unmanageable. 2. Came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. 3. Made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood. 4. Made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. 5. Admitted to God that to ourselves and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. 6. We were entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. 7. Humbly asked Him to remove our shortcomings. 8. Made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. 9. Made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. 10. Continued to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. 11. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. 12. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics and to practice these principles in all of our affairs. Many of us have exclaimed, "One in order. I can't go through it." Do not be discouraged. No one among us has been able to maintain anything like perfect adherence to these principles. We are not saints. The point is that we are willing to grow along spiritual lines. The principles we have set down are guides to progress. We claim spiritual progress rather than spiritual perfection. Our description of the alcoholic in the chapter to the agnostics and our personal adventures before and after make clear 3 permanent ideas. A. That we were alcoholic and could not manage our own lives. B. That probably no human power could have relieved our alcohol. And C. That God could and would if He resolved.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Now I've asked one to read the 12 traditions.
The 12 traditions.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm the Rosendo Rodriguez. This is the 12 traditions. 12 traditions of Alcoholics Anonymous. Number 1, our common welfare comes first. Personal recovery depends on AA unity. Number 2, for our group purpose, there is one ultimate authority, a loving God, as He may express Himself in our group consciousness. Our leaders are but trusted servants, and they do not govern. Number 3, the only requirement for AA membership is desire to stop drinking. Number 4, each group should be autonomous except for matters affecting other groups or AA as a whole. Group 5, each group has but one primary purpose, to carry its message to the alcoholics.
God, as I understand Him. Number 6, an AA group ought never endorse, finance, or lend the AA name to any related facility or outside enterprise. This comes money, property, and prestige diverges from our primary purpose. Number 7, AA group. Every AA group ought to be fully self-supporting, declining outside contributions. Number 8, Alcoholics Anonymous should remain forever non-professional, but our service centers may employ special workers. Number 9, AA as such ought never be organized, but we may create service boards or communities directly responsible to those they serve. Number 10, Alcoholics Anonymous has no opinion on outside issues, hence the AA name ought never be drawn to settle controversy. Number 11, our public relations policy is based on attraction rather than promotion. We must always maintain personal anonymity at the level of trust later on. Number 12, anonymity is the social foundation of all our traditions that remind us to place
This
principles.
will go for personalities. Thank you, sir.
And now, the topic today gonna be working with others. JP.
Bless you. Thank you.
Hey, I'm JP.
All right, JP.
I'm a recovering alcoholic addict.
What page?
I have a sober date of 3/17/25.
JP, what page?
Hey, JP.
JP,
JP.
what page?
No way.
No way.
I'm going to be reading from chapter 7, Working with Others. It's on page 89. Depending on what book you have, that could be like a page earlier or a page later.
I'm sorry, say it one more time.
89.
What was the title of the chapter?
Working with Others.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, before I read that, you guys, I want to remind y'all that sometimes here in the meeting, we have a few people in here that can't hear very well. So when we're reading something or discussing something, or even when we're sharing, try and bring your voices up just a little bit if you can, just so that everybody can hear what you're saying, because it's important. And we all speak at different levels. It's totally cool, but just keep in mind others want to hear what you're saying or sharing.
Thank you, JP.
Thank you, JP.
He's number 1, I'm number 2.
Thank you.
I can't hear anything. So anyway, tonight let's concentrate on this. Working with others. Practical experience shows that nothing will so much ensure immunity from drinking as intensive work with other alcoholics. It works when other activities fail. This is our 12th suggestion. Carry this message to other alcoholics. You can help when no one else can. You can secure their confidence when others fail. Remember, they are very ill. Life will take on new meaning. To watch people recover, to see them help others, to watch loneliness vanish, to see a fellowship grow up about you, to have a host of friends. This is an experience you must not miss. We know you will not want to miss it. Frequent contact with newcomers and with each other is the bright spot of our lives. So, if I may, when I first decided to stop drinking, stop using, I know one of the most intimidating and scary feelings is when making that decision, you come into a place like this, like Hopper House, or any other place, or it's really hard to ask for help. You might not feel comfortable. You feel like you're out of your element. You're nervous. You're around a bunch of other people who may have been here for a while. It's good for all of us that have been here for a while to remind ourselves that we were new here too. But if you do feel that way when you first come in here, it may take a little time. But as long as you're open to it, people here will help you in any way. Don't be afraid to speak up. And for all of us that have been here for a while, it's good to remind ourselves to check out with newcomers and just ask them how they're feeling. You can't force anybody to talk about what they don't want to talk about. Just give it a little time and be open to it, because we can't really do things by ourselves. You know, it takes a fellowship, it takes brotherhood. Stay open. That's all I got.
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick? I want to share something that happened to me.
Who are you?
I apologize. Hi, my name's Cole. I'm an addict. Okay. Yeah, so we agree. All right.
It's live.
Oh, you know,
Hi, my name's Cole.
Excuse me, Paul. Y'all, this is a live stream. Y'all can stay off camera or come to the podium.
My name's Cole. I'm an addict. JP, you just hit on something that has been something that's been very real to me. All right, I came into this program and that anxiety and reaching back to what I've always known, it took a hold of me. And really, I shot myself in the foot because what I've always known was to take care of myself, go to work, and provide for myself. And I haven't really had very much family in a very long time. And so to be able to be in a family setting is completely, oh man, it's really new to me now. And so I got here and man, I came running, I was running fast, and man, I thought that I had to go out and provide for myself, that I was taking and I need to give. And the only way that I can give, I have to go and get it, is what I felt, man. And you were talking about newcomers. And so I had some thoughts running through my head today, because it's a rat race out there. And amidst the rat race, I'm trying to achieve recovery, and it's hard. But man, it's worth the while, man. It really is. And I had a brother come up to me, and he is a newcomer, and he's been here just a day or two. And he said, man, how about you just look up a song? I am redeemed, man. And I tell you right now, man, that newcomer there, and that song, it hit home, man. You know, because I am redeemed, man. I may have came in here running fast, the anxiety got a hold of me, man. But, man, I achieved a lot in the days that I've been here. I achieved a family. I achieved a sponsor. I achieved getting myself into a knowledge that's going to get me walking in recovery, man. And it's a blessing, man. And, man, even in the hard times, even a new man that walked in got my eyes back on God whenever I needed it to, you know, in the right time, man. And so what you just said, man, it really hit home with me tonight, and I really needed to hear it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you to Warren for picking the topic.
We're gonna do a round and come back to acting. But my name is Warren, alcoholic, sobriety date 2/26/25. Working with others, man. That's something that I picked this topic because it's a great feeling to help out your fellow man, or go out there and talk to somebody, tell somebody about what you're going through, what this program is about, or just generally just go out and just be with somebody and talk to them, and you can bring somebody there, just tell them hi. That's working with somebody, just saying hi and how you doing, might strike up a conversation. Then you automatically, if you're happy with what's going on, or you're sad, y'all can get together and talk. Not a lot of people can relate to you when you open up to them, you know. and you gonna know when they want to open up to you, because they're gonna give you that time. And when they don't give you the time, you just go about your business. Don't feel no type of way. Just okay, that's fine, and just keep on moving, man. Ever since I came to the Hopper House from rehab, man, I'm gradually coming out of my shell, talking in front of people, and and the reason why I really don't like to read is because I had a stroke. And I can't. Y'all see how I'm talking? I never used to talk like that. So now I felt shame and stuff like that. A friend of mine now that I call him, he told me. He asked me a few times when I was in Howard building, Warren, come to Concerned Veterans of America. I said, man, I can't talk, because I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? And he kept on telling me, now I'm coming to Concerned Veterans of America. Now I can stand up here and talk with y'all, even though how I'm talking right now. It doesn't matter no more, That's what this programs does for us. Get us out of our shell. And then what I do, I go to my fellow man and talk to him. If I see somebody who got some problem, I go and ask him, man, what's going on? Because that's what all of us need. Sometimes, especially the newcomers. Y'all feeling like, oh man, the golly, what's going on? So us old timers should go up and talk to y'all. Say, hey man, you doing all right? What's going on? What's going on with your day? How your day going? At least do something to contribute to them and yourself. This is the program is. Do something for somebody else, you're gonna help yourself too, So working with us, that's one of the main things of this. That's gonna keep you sober and probably bring somebody into a program, maybe not this one, maybe another one, you know what I'm saying? To help them out with their lives, with their problems, That's all I got, fellas. Thank you.
I'm Howard, 121024. What's going on? Well, the first sentence, practical experience shows that nothing will so much ensure immunity from drinking as intensive work with other alcoholics. Obviously, the man who wrote that never worked with some of the people from the Howe building. But those people are few and far between. Most of the guys come out and they give it 100% every day for me. They do real good. Accidents happen like happened today. And you know what? We didn't let it break our spirit. We'll fix what got broke, and we'll go on about our business and keep doing good for the people who call us. You guys ensure my sobriety every day. I know I probably wasn't the greatest one when I first got here, but it gets better the further you go. It's a day-by-day process. Working with you guys is a hoot. You guys make me laugh. I try to make you laugh. We try to get the work done in a timely fashion, and we're blessed to be in this kind of program. I try not to be overbearing or rough on anybody, but there's always a few souls sometimes that try you. But you know what? The majority of you, I love you all to death, and it's been a real pleasure working with most of the people in here.
It's hard to live with you, though.
Well, when you do wrong. But I'm a leader in the house, and I try to keep a standard of being fair and trying to work with you guys. I know we all want what we want when we want it. And maybe working with me will give you a little hint on once you figure out how to live life on life's terms and not yours, the world gets a lot better. It's a lot easier to deal with, and you don't get mad no more. It's just a shame I got to take the squirt gun out and get on some people. But I love every one of you guys. I'm proud to say that I get to work with you. Man, if you work it and you do the program right, I'm going on 11 months right now. And I ain't but got started. Last time I made it 7 years. You know what? This time I'm gonna make it till they put my sober date on my tombstone. That's all I got.
I made it here the first time for a month. They kicked me out. I had to come right back.
Fellas, y'all do me a favor, y'all.
My name is John. My recovery date is 1983. I grew up in California, moved to Texas, got strung out on alcohol and drugs, probably about the age of 10 and 11 for several years. Let me in and out of prison because I was self-centered and I had to do everything my own way, my way only. I didn't care about anybody but myself. But over the years, I had to change. If I didn't change, I would either go die in my grave or die in prison. I've been in the Harbor House 11 months. And one of the best choices I ever made all my life. It's been really hard for me because I always had a hard time getting up and talking to groups and people because I was always a loner. I grew up a loner. I didn't have no family support. Most of my family were either alcoholics or dope fiends. I just had to change my ways. But since I've been in the Harbor House, I learned to slow down, open up, because when I came here, I didn't know crap. I thought I knew everything, but I didn't know nothing. I had some good leaders here, Chris, Brandy, Ryan, a whole bunch of old-timer leaders here. Showed me, talked to me, and showed me the way. I got a lot of good friends here. I treat them all like brothers and sisters. Most of y'all know me, I'm a very quiet person. I became a leader, a handyman around here. If something needs to be done, they call, John, get this done. And I do my best. If I do have problems, I ask questions. Chris been a real good trainer for me. He loved me a lot. Ryan, he taught me a lot. Took a long time for me and Ryan to get our differences going, but we going now. We growing every day, becoming a better person. Any one of y'all want to talk to me, help me, try to show you the way. Sometimes I get aggravated and have to slow down, but I love you all. And if you work the program, it go work for you.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Buddy. I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, William.
Buddy,
Sober date 9/5/25. I like the part where it says, frequent contact with newcomers and with each other is the bright spot of our lives. You know, when I first got here, there's a couple people in here that was with me at the Howe building. And it seemed like from the get-go, we got along. And as I progressed, you know, moving and meeting other people, it helped me to grow and to just realize that this is what I want and this is what I need. By conversing with other people makes me stronger. And I'm still a newcomer to me. I've only been here 2 months, but I enjoy, I've never been around sober people. This is the first. All my family, my friends, I'm the youngest of 6 boys. They all drank, Vietnam vets. And this is a first for me. And I'm giving it my all, 100%, because, you know, as you get older and you're sober and your mind is clear, you realize that there is a life outside of drugs and alcohol. And it's amazing how I feel and the love and caring that I have towards other people. Before I didn't. I was a taker, not a giver. But that is changing. Thank you.
My name's JJ, I'm an alcoholic.
Hey, JJ.
I had a pretty good day, guys. I'm just here to listen tonight for the most part.
Congratulations.
My name's Adam, I'm an addict.
Now,
As far as working together with others, that's worked out well. Just a couple of days I've been here. I'm looking forward to learning and gaining knowledge. And I know I got a long road ahead of me, but they got a good support system. Thank you.
My name is Craig, and I am an alcoholic. On chapter 7 of the AA book, it's helping others. And it's actually speaking of step 12. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we try to carry this message to alcoholics and practice these principles in all our affairs. And you know, it took me a little while to help others. This time around, I really had to sit down and I needed to concentrate. I needed to figure out some things that was going on in my life. And also what it says in chapter 7 is to be patient, especially when you're helping another person in their sickness. And, you know, they have an illness, and you have to be patient with that person. You have to talk to that person. You have to, you know, be a big brother or try to carry the message that everything is going to be all right without that drink. You know, I'm liking my job right now. You know, for Chris to be patient with me and showing me a lot. I'm doing things I've never done before, and I really wasn't patient with myself, and to learn new things it's pretty cool. Cricket's showing me a lot too. Um, but you really just have to take your time. Take your time and start to figure things out. And, this fellowship that we have here is a beautiful thing. We're around with people that has, whether if it's a day sobriety, it's still sobriety. Especially it's the most important for the newcomer to come in, and to see y'all shine, and to see that light spark, even through all the madness and all the helpless nights. It's good to come to a meeting and get your therapy, because this is our therapy right here. This is what we've been going through, and we do tons of stuff together, man. It's not just a meeting. We do tons of stuff together. Um, for the newcomers that are here, don't leave until before the miracle happens, because it will happen. Just got to give it your 100% and your best effort every day, and pray over it. Call your sponsor. Uh, and, I talk to my sponsor every day. And sometimes it's days that I'm down and out, and that's what it's supposed to be about. You're supposed to have someone that can carry that message even when you don't want to hear it. Or there's a time that you don't want to come to a meeting. You need that meeting because something may happen in your life. Something may shine on that day. When you thought that the day was going pretty well. And that's the thing about this fellowship, is that you can come to this meeting, you can express anything that's on your mind. And I have open hearts and open ears and open-minded people that will actually sit here and listen to me. This is why I'm doing today what I want to do today. These are the best days that I've had in my life, is to be sober. Is to actually reshape my life, because I've been a failure all of my life. And now I'm succeeding for the first time in my life. And just to wake up another day and just to thank you, God. Thank you for toilet paper. It's the small things that account that, as you're using, you never really open your mind up to. It's nice not to not be in a place where you got to figure out what you want to eat that day, or who you can talk to, or, you don't have to worry about none of that at this moment. And I pray for the people that's out there that's still suffering, and hoping that they can find their way to a meeting, hoping that they can find their way into the Hopper House. This is a good thing what we have going, guys. These are the best days of my life right here. Thank you, please.
I'm Chris. I'm Chris. I'm close to
Keep listening.
Kobe,
Hey, Kobe.
I have some slight anger issues.
Me too.
So I've been here for a week. Tomorrow I'll make a full week. But in these 6 days I've been here, like, I've learned so much.
What's your name?
Kobe.
He said his name.
Kobe with a K. So I've learned so much that I'm so eager just to pour that on the people I talk to. And I find myself talking to certain guys of the knowledge I knew before this, and while I'm in here. But this morning, I was getting up and I'm listening to my get ready music to start the day off. And my brother Christian came to me, and he said something that really made me like a wild moment. And he was like, "I see the monster in you." And I'm like, "Where'd that come from?" And he was like, "What are you listening to?" I'm like, I told him what I was listening to. And he was like, "Let me see your phone." So I gave him my phone. He said, "Listen to this." And it said, "I should be a monster." And I'm like, and he walked away. So I listened to it. Then when I got in the work van, I listened to it again. And the third time. And it was so amazing that the thought of him coming across the street and telling me that he see the monster in me, that I also know that's in me, but also showed me a way to accept that monster, first of all, but also know that I can contain that. But I gotta want to.
You know what I'm saying? And it was such a eye opener to me that as soon as I got back, I called somebody and told them to listen to it. And that person called me back and was like, "Who told you about that?" I'm like, "Man, this guy Christian just walked up and told me to listen to it." But I'm not gonna tell you what it's about, but I suggest you listen to it too. Because that's the way, like me telling you about it is one thing, but you listening to it and getting in depth with it, I believe it'll have another dynamic to it. So like, I appreciate him working with me in that aspect, even though seeing that monster in me is a negative thing, but it can be a positive thing because that's the way it shifted. So like man, being at the Hopper House for this week has shown me so much about myself. There's been a few people that tell me, "Hey man, like I appreciate what you say, but it's the more you grow, the more you know." You know, and that's what I'm looking for. And the last 3 days, man, I can't do it now because we play basketball, my knees hurt. But if I can break dance right now, I would, just for the joy of being in this family and being around people who actually care and being consistent with the way they care. And like even with the new guys, they come in and everybody's so humble and they just want to feed you because they want you to make it. And like somebody said last night, they don't need us here. The program will run without us, but they want us here. Because if we can make it, can you imagine all the influence that we're gonna reach when we get out? The families who don't like us or who disown us, can you imagine how they gonna feel when they see us? And we got a whole new perception and a whole new shine. Man, how you do that? And you can break down what you learn to them, and it's a domino effect. And I told my girlfriend that today, and she was crying all morning today. And at this moment, I gotta be selfish. I got to be stumped down on how I feel about myself. So I told her, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear it. If you're gonna cry, I'll call you back later. And she was like, "You don't care?" "Yeah, I care. I care so much. I sacrificed leaving 11 hours away because it's about me. It gotta be about me. It's about me and Jesus right now. That's it. We're on the front line going to war with everything around us. And if you don't get that, or if you don't understand that, you got some problems. I don't have my problems. I'm trying to correct them. So by me coming here, man, I'm giving this 100%. I don't want no shortcuts. I don't want no favoritism. I don't want to find no loopholes. I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been cutting shortcuts all our life. I don't want to do that. I want to take the scenic route. I don't want the alleys. I don't want to do none of that. Whatever you tell me to do, I'm doing it. I'm doing it to 100% because I got to and I want to and I need to. I'm not going back to how I used to be. I refuse to. It's not gonna happen. So that being said, man, I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. Thank you, brother, for putting me on that, man. Like I said the other night, anytime y'all want to give me some knowledge, man, drop it on me because I need it. Anytime you need, I don't ask for hugs, but if you feel like you want to hug me, man, bring me a hug. Pray, you know, like I'm serious about that because I need that. I need that for my sanity. I need that for my mindset. You know what I'm saying? I need that for my clarity to know that Kobe, you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like Jesus took me out of Egypt many times, and one more time he took me out of Egypt. So now I'm back in another paradise, another platform to catapult me to my. I don't know where I'm going after this, but wherever it's going, it's going to be better than greater. I know that for sure. But I gotta want it because I need it and I gotta have it. It's like a buffet. I'm trying to eat everything, but not in a gluttony way. I'm trying to eat it in a positive way. I'm trying to eat some knowledge and some hope and some freedom. You know what I'm saying? And get a brotherhood. I'm trying to get full of all this love because I need it. I gotta have it. I want to make my mom proud.
Yeah.
And like today's my grandmother's birthday. I just want to make her proud, and I want to make y'all proud. Because when I leave here and I stay in contact, and somebody tell me what you're doing, I'm not gonna tell them I'm back in the streets. I'm gonna tell them I'm preaching the same thing y'all teaching me to my daughter and my grandkids. And that's what it's all about. So thank the Hopper House. Thank anybody who talked to me. Like that's all I got. Thank you, man.
My name is Jake. I'm all kinds of things.
I really got a lot to say, but I'm gonna keep it short. I've been here 2 weeks. I got out of prison. Some of y'all already know I've been knowing Chris Hopper for 35, 40 years, almost 40 years. We grew up together. We ran the streets together in West Odessa. I came here, man, because I want to change my life. I've been through a lot. I spent a lot of time in prison. I've caused a lot of damage, a lot of chaos. Just when I think I got things under control, something else pops up. I've been clean for almost 3 years. The 11th to be 3 years. That's all for methamphetamine. Methamphetamine really wasn't my thing. Selling drugs was. Violence, causing things like that. That's why I've been to prison. And I just recently found out yesterday when I went and reported that the reason I'm on this super intense supervision, high max level GPS they got me going on. I mean, they wonder how many times I wipe my ass and everything. That's just the truth. Is because I asked her yesterday because my PO's been turned. I know I'm not gonna get off subject. This all fits into it. I asked her why she keeps denying me to go get jobs. You know, I've had a couple people hit me up for some jobs. They want me to come in. They want me to do this and that. And well, it's not on your schedule. You have to. You know, them people ain't trying to hear that. They, you know, I'm gonna get a job. They want me to come in. So I got into her yesterday, and she's like, "Look, I was fixing to show you something, and this is all on you." And she said, "The nature of your criminal offense and what you did in that prison is why you're on this monitor." She said, and she showed me. She said, "That's why you were on this monitor, and we are on you like we are because of the destruction you have caused over the last 30 years." And I didn't know they kept up with stuff in prison. They added, you know, everything when you get out. You know, these assault cases, I call it assault with a deadly weapon, got a stack sentence, all this stuff. So she showed this to me, and it kind of humbled me. But I've been humbling myself for the last few years. I used to be real hateful, real mean. I used to have a lot of issues, a lot of problems, and I've overcome a lot of that. Gio, man, that's my boy right there. We were having a conversation the other day, and he told me, he said, "Man, you're really a good dude, Jake." I said, "You didn't know me before." I said, "You would have said that." And, you know, he's trying to help me do this or help me do that. And I'm like, "I got it, man. I got it." This is my way of giving back for all the bullshit that I've caused over the years to people, to everything. And so I've been over here at this J trailer, you know, doing stuff. I don't want nobody to help me. That's my way of giving back. Because I know that in the next several months that I'm here, because I ain't going nowhere, I know that I've got a lot of help coming my way. I know I've got a lot of support. I've already got some that's been happening every day, day in, day out. Chris has been a big help to me already. Like I said, we go way, way back. And I'm going to continue to give, man, because I've taken so much from everybody and everything. And so if I can ever help anybody with any advice, any knowledge, anything like that, I'm open to it. And just if you look at me and you think because of my past, hey, I'm acceptable to all knowledge, all input, all anything. And the difference now between now and then is I'm going to accept it, I'm going to listen to you, and I'm going to try to apply it. If it's for the good, I'm going to try to apply it. Used to, I wasn't trying to hear shit. I was going to do it my way, and that's the way it was. But I'm just grateful for everybody's help, man. It don't matter if it's a piece of candy right there in that bucket or if it's somebody helping me carry my laundry across the way or whatever it may be, man. I'm Jake. I'm a J trader, man. If I can ever help anybody, it's okay with this monitor that I can step across the street and help you, I'll sure do it. Because, I mean, they got me on a tight fit right now. But God works in mysterious ways. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be done. I got a testimony, but I've been praying, man, about this PO and his job situation. And my cousin is from San Angelo. He lives in Cleveland, Texas now. But I called him yesterday, and he's like, "What's up?" And I started telling him about the stuff with my PO and his job. And her denying I had a job appointment yesterday to go get a job, and she told me I couldn't do it because it wasn't on my schedule. So I called my cousin, and he's been home for 18 months. And he's like, "Man, bro, I got somebody in San Angelo that owns their own construction business, and that's what I do." He's like, "I'm fixing to call him." So he called this dude, and I called the dude, and the dude's like, as soon as he answered the phone, he says, "I need you." He said, "I don't care what you know, what you don't know." He said, "You're afraid of heights?" And I said, "No, not at all. As high as I've been in my life, I ain't afraid of heights at all." And so bam, right there, done deal. So I sent my PO all my information this morning with all of his information. And this is the job that I prayed for, because really I could have went to Lone Star, I could have went here or there, but I like doing construction. That's my thing. I'm really, really good at it. So I've been praying for her, man. I just want y'all to pray for me on that right there, that come Monday morning, she tells me I'm good to go. And like I said, I thank y'all, man. I appreciate it.
I'm Chris, recovered alcoholic addict.
Hello,
Day
Chris.
123-25. That I'm truly grateful. Working with others. Reminds me of working with sponsees. When I got here, I got through the steps. It's time to get a sponsee, work with somebody else. Man, I was nervous, really nervous. Like, man, what can I give somebody else? Man, am I going to be a good sponsor or not? My first sponsee, he bailed. He left. He stayed here about 2 weeks. And he did. My second sponsee, he relapsed, came back and relapsed again. I got better at it. Working with them, it helped me just as much as it did them, man. It's nothing like seeing somebody with a light come on, you know what I mean? When they're kind of down in the dumps and then they start getting it. Oh, wow, yeah. And you see that light come on and they get happy about it. And working with others is what helps keep me sober. Still probably not the best sponsor, but I'm not bad. With that, I pass.
Oh, man.
All right.
That was really good.
AA Pre-Am. Alcoholics Anonymous is a fellowship of men and women. Oh, promises. I'm sorry. Come on.
I'm sorry. So this is the promises. If we are painstaking about this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we are halfway through. We are going to know a new freedom and a new happiness. We will not regret the past, nor wish to shut the door on it. We will comprehend the word serenity, and we will know peace. No matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. The feeling of uselessness and self-pity will disappear. We will lose interest in selfish things and gain interest in our fellows. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Self-seeking will slip away. Our whole attitude and outlook upon life will change. Fear of people and economic insecurity will leave us. We will know how to handle situations which used to baffle us. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we cannot do for others. Are these extravagant promises?
We think not. They are being fulfilled.
They are being fulfilled among us, sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. They will always materialize if we work for them.
Work.
Work.
Okay. Now I've asked someone to hand out the sobriety tips. And if you get a tip tonight and would like to stay behind for a picture, please do so we can send hope to those who is online.
My name is Jacob.
What's up, Jacob?
Okay. Today we hand out various tips for various things of sobriety. Then we're going to start with the 24. Okay, we're out of the 24 hour and the 1 month. But if you have 1 month, you good.
Right. All right.
We'll get the tip.
There you too.
Okay, want to tell us your name and how you did it? What you gonna do?
Oh, my name is Cole. The 1 month was achieved by constantly keeping the terrible things that I've done of this addiction in the front of my mind that prevent me from going back to it. I want to wake up every day and know where I came from. I don't ever want to be complacent. And so with that, it helped drive me to better my life, to wake up every day and get my life better than it was the day before. And that's how I made my 1 month. And I pray I continue to make it to my second. Thank you.
2 months. Your liver is writing thinking notes. 3 months.
Somebody somewhere.
Okay, 4 months.
Somebody somewhere.
Yeah, 5 months.
Right here.
Yeah, blue or red.
We're working on 8 months, but second time I've done 5 months, I reckon.
Amen.
Thank y'all for loving me.
Yes,
Good job.
Anybody else for 5 months? 6 months. 7 months. 8 months. 9. 10 months. 11 months. Okay, year more, put your name on the board and celebrate every third Friday of the month. Okay, and go back to the 10-minute chip. If you relapse and decided you wasn't ready or you weren't ready and you had to come back. All right. If you're sober today, give yourself a
Thank y'all. This meeting was designed to last an hour, and it has, and we will close in the usual manner. Put the chairs up and get in the circle. And
Thank you again for joining us. This is Ryan with the Hopper House, Friday night AA. It's been a good meeting. Everybody be blessed.